Part 2. So we have reached the point where he is in the Marines. He has now moved away. This is all fine. One evening on a random weeknight, I get a message from a girl. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous, but I have no clue who she is. I do not recognize her name. I open the message. Well, my son's father had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend's sister was the one that messaged me. She said, "My sister is dating your ex. We were creeping through his Facebook and saw in 2012 he said that he was a dad. We wanted to know if that is his baby and if you are the baby's mom." This is my only regret of this entire shit show. I did not tell her. And I did not tell her for two reasons. One, because I felt like that should be his job. He's the one dating her and he is the absent father. I felt like he should have fessed up in that moment. Reason number two, because I was absolutely fuming at the last line of the message, which said, "We asked him if that was his son and he said to his knowledge he has no children." Which is strange because that's him. And that's my baby. The one night that he stayed with us. Were the lights on and nobody was home? Do you not recall this? I think you do. Moving on. Months later, I think I had 7 or 8 people message me the same picture, and it was a picture of him doing a gender reveal with his girlfriend. And honestly, I was torn. Everybody was messaging me how terrible it was and how shitty it was, and they couldn't believe that he could be a dad to another child when he wasn't even a dad to his own child. And as surprised as they were, I wasn't, because this man is the most self-absorbed, selfish, inconsiderate human being you will ever meet in your life. He cares about him. His own mother looked at me and said, "I would never give him a child. He's too selfish. He's too obsessed with himself, and he won't make a good father." They had not just one child together, but 2, and they were daughters. If that's not karma, I don't know what is. And I'm not saying it's karma to have a daughter. I'm saying it's karma that you were given a son as your first child, and because you did not step up for him, you were then given 2 daughters. It's just funny because he is the kind of man that no dad would want their daughter to date. And he has 2 daughters. And he is the example for those 2 daughters. He is setting the standard of the type of behavior they will tolerate as adults. As I said before, all of the information that I know is against my will, but they ended up divorcing. He is now remarried. So let's recap, okay? He has a wife who does not know that he has a son. He has an ex-wife who does not know that he had a son. He has 2 daughters that do not know that they have a brother. This is your friendly reminder that not all people are who they seem. He currently lives in Oceanside, California, and I know what some people are probably thinking, yeah, this is what happens when you're not a teen parent, when you walk away and you can accomplish your goals and your dreams and you can do exactly what you want to do, but that's not what happened. He didn't go away to accomplish goals or to accomplish dreams. He went away to run, to hide, because we live in a very small town and every single day he had to face the consequences of his actions. In California, he has fully convinced himself that he is living his most true, authentic life, when in reality, every single morning he wakes up, he is living a complete and total lie. He is looking at his wife, who has no idea that he has a child from 14 years ago. He is looking at his daughters, who have no idea that they have a sibling that they've never met and have no clue exists. I don't know if he doesn't realize it's only going to take your daughters to do an ancestry test. How are you going to explain yourself? How are you going to tell them? I just cannot imagine waking up every single day and living a lie over and over and over and over. I don't even know how you look yourself in the mirror when you wake up in the morning. Not only look in the mirror, but I don't know how you look into the eyes of your 2 daughters and don't think about the son that you were never there for. You joined the Marines so that you could become a veteran, so that you could become a hero, because you knew without that, you would never be anything more than a monster. So to the man in Oceanside, California, the man who cheated on his significant other for years and she was a fool to take him back but did, to the man who said that he wanted to be a father so badly but bailed at the first chance he had to be one, to the man whose child was kept from him.
Yep, okay.
To the man who once said, "He's probably not even mine," to avoid responsibility. Yeah, okay, I think even the person performing the DNA test would laugh at that one. To the man who has not lied to one wife but two. To the man who has not lied to one daughter but two. You've gotten degrees, you've opened businesses, you've moved states, you've had weddings, you've had children, but certainly no time to right your wrongs. You lucked out with me because I could have taken you for all you had. You have everything in your life right now because of me. If I would have said, "This man lied" on this government document, you would have been dishonorably discharged. You would have zero access to any form of benefits. Your marriage would have ended before it started. You would not have your 2 children right now. I never filed for child support, leaving you with loads of extra money that you don't deserve. I have stayed so silent, so quiet, so patient, but one day the past will catch up to you. The past always catches up to you. I don't think it would hurt, with all of the accomplishments that you've had thus far, for you to step out into the light, take off your mask, and show everybody who you truly are, because at this point, your entire life is a lie. And what's even more disgusting is that your family lies for you. They back you up. They lie to your partners for you and don't tell them that you have another child. I do want to end this video by saying thank you though, because I was surrounded by friends with broken relationships and I never had to deal with that. I was there the first time our son rolled over. I was there the first time he said his first word. I was there when he learned how to sit, when he learned how to walk, when he learned how to talk. I taught him to play soccer, basketball, baseball, football. I taught him how to ride a bike. And as sad as it is, I know if you would have stayed involved, our life would look so much different. You had a temper and were filled with anger. You would never, ever amount to the role model that I would need my son to have. I think the most important thing that you should know about our son is that he really does dream of being a father, and a present one at that. I hope this video finds you well. Bye.